We awake early the next morning and push off into the mist. This trip has one significant portage. Today is the day we tackle that portage. It is a beautiful, calm morning. We push off while the shadows are still long from the rising sun. There is something almost magical as you paddle through the mist as it dances on the surface of the water. Greg and I have paddled together on many adventures. The key to a good paddle tandem is rhythm. Being in the front of the boat, I set the pace. Greg can see my strokes, and I try to hear his. In the front, I am for propulsion only. I stay paddling on one side until I get tired, then switch. The cardinal rule for the front seat: don't try to steer. The shorelines of the lake are mostly rock. It looks like you could carve out a campsite just about anywhere. Calm waters and a clear blue sky make it a great day to paddle. Greg and I try to cut between two islands and run into a shallow. This enables Brad and David to catch up. Or perhaps it's David's motivational techniques.
Persecution right in front of our eyes.
We push on towards the portage. Conditions are optimal, and it is a downright joy to paddle on days like this.
He is sitting on a pot. Pot man!
Just like all good canoeists do.
No, their canoes getting in the front.
We reach the first in a series of portages that will span over 2 miles. Portaging gets easier the longer you are out. Your body gets used to the awkward angles and extra weight, and it doesn't hurt that your load lightens the longer you are out. When hoisting a
I'm
canoe on top
guessing
of
I
your
got you.
shoulders, be wary of the water in the back of the boat. Once upside down, the water falls out and the front of your canoe will hit the ground.
Oh, the water got him.
The portages are slippery and rocky. Great care needs to be taken to avoid injury. I invite you to come along with us during this first section of our portage. See and hear what we did.
Right here.
way up there?
No, I mean, all the way through.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you got like another couple more yards.
Nice. Hurry.
Great. That's what I always like to say on trails. You're almost there. It's only your 8th summit.
Now we have a short section to paddle between portages. We paddle down a lily pad-lined river that opens into a small lake. We make our way through the grass and the lilies. Beavers are the architects of this flooded wonderland. Eventually, we arrive at a dam that they have created. We dismount and pull our canoes up and over the dam.
They're the lucky ones.
You got it, David? Yeah. How deep is it?
Nothing. Just capturing history.
We continue up the river to yet another lake. We fight through a few more portages.
Damn water.
The master of the North Woods.
Finally, we arrive at camp. We relax at the water's edge after taking a quick dip to wash off the mud and the sweat from the day. David even takes time to repair his spoon before our evening fishing excursion.
Going on a fishing trip, fishing trip, fishing trip. Going on a fishing trip.
That boy. That's a wally. Get him in the boat.
Usually when we come here we catch a lot of pike, and we thought that that's pretty much all the types of fish that were in here, but it turns out there's at least one walleye in this lake that I caught right behind me over there. Don't tell anyone. So yeah, little squishy, rubbery, soft minnow type of lure, and yeah, just toss it out next to some weeds out there, and this little dude came and got it, and then he ended up in our bucket, and now he's going to end up in some nice tomatoey, garlicky pasta.
As night fades, we prepare our tomato, garlic, walleye, pasta with roasted pumpkin seeds. It was fantastic.